Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dee, this is Chandru, and that's Archie. So hope you enjoyed our previous video about us visiting Denver. Today we're going to talk about a very important topic that's like skiing for beginners, like every detail that's required, what we purchased, like where we purchased, what do we need for skiing for beginners, and also how much does it cost. So the first thing we would like to tell you is we went to Vail, Colorado. So most of the times when we are talking today, it's going to be exclusively for Vail, Colorado. But we presume, the other places could probably have the same.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much the same.
Same.
Yeah.
So let's begin with, why we chose Vail. Because it's one of the amazing ski places. Like that's what we googled. It has a lot of options for beginners. So there's something called the Bunny Hills, which is for the beginners. So that's why we chose Vail, and it's pretty close to it's like just a 2 hour
2 hour drive from Denver.
Yeah, Denver.
You take the
Yeah.
I-70 West, and I think 2 hours down I-70 West. I think you get Vail.
Yeah, but then I'm gonna give you what exactly happened during the travel. So there's a catch, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna talk is how we prepared. So the first thing is we thought Amazon is a good place to start. So we got like a ski goggle, then
Jacket.
we got jackets, pants, and what else? The neck hatter. So that's what we got. And we thought we were going to rent the rest because as beginners, we did not know if we liked skiing. So we didn't want to invest on the ski boots.
Equipments. I mean, the equipments are quite expensive,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and we weren't sure like if we liked the sport, so we thought we were gonna rent, and renting was a very cheap option. Like we just got it for like
I think it was around $70 per person.
Yeah, and it ranges.
To rent the ski equipment.
Yeah, but it ranges. So there are places where this is the main thing. So in the Vail Village, you're staying in these resorts. So they give you a discount, so which you can take those coupons and you can go to these, I think they're tied up. The ski shops are tied up with these resorts. So they give you kind of a discount. So when you're checking into your hotel or resort, do ask them if they have like a, ski rental discount. So that's what helped us. Like we got
25%
25% discount. Yeah. So we got we got an Amazon package, and when we kind of voted, we were like fine, but then we realized it wasn't a good quality. So what we did was like because it was like last minute. So this is the mistake that we did.
I think the jacket that we got from Amazon, was not pretty warm, and the temperatures, especially on top of the mountain, it could go into the minus Fahrenheit. So, so what we did was like, we returned whatever we got from Amazon. We actually went to the Columbia store, and there was a sale actually. So we actually got our, the snow jacket and the snow pants, from the Columbia store.
Yeah, so the thing is, guys, the ski jacket and the ski pants are so very important because once we realize the top of the mountains, we realize how cold it is. So please do invest on these two very important things, because I mean, even we were excited about the pricings on Amazon, but then we realized it wasn't up to the mark. So yeah, that's what we felt. It was our personal experience. We thought we are gonna probably, I mean, we might need it again if we go to north or something. So we invested in a good quality ski jackets and ski pants. So that was the thing. But we were fine with the goggles. I mean, they're the same everywhere. So they were pretty good. So this was about what we took, especially for the ski wear. So now coming to on the day, what happened, so I think we wanted to ski in the afternoon, but we realized, the mountains closed by 4. So we decided to do it on next day, go early morning and, ski. And because we wanted to enjoy the experience. So
Yep.
we wanted to do it next day. So the previous day we sat down, we explored, for beginners, what kind of the train is required. It's called the Bunny Hills. So basically it has very small, slopes. So, and, that's what we thought the previous night. And the next day we woke up and the thing what we wore inside the ski jacket and the ski pants was, I wore a yoga pant with a full arm woolen top, and he decided to just stay on the thermal wear. And I think it's really important not to wear jeans or other tops. It's our personal preference again. It's because we felt it's already heavy. You just want to be light inside. And make sure you don't get wet inside. Sometimes the snow falls in and you get wet and it gets really chilly. So make sure that, you're completely, zipped up, and you're always, you make sure the snow doesn't get in. So on the day we finished, we had a good breakfast because we knew we needed it. And
And plus, actually skiing burns a lot of your energy. I think if I'm right, like a couple of hours of skiing, I think you burn close to like 1,000 calories, and which is a whole
so
lot.
there's something I really want to add here is he mentioned most of the things, but as a plus size woman, there were some difficulties I faced. He got his size right, his boots were fitting in. For me, it was a big problem. Like my calf is on like a heavier side, so I couldn't find boots at all. I had to travel I had to literally go and search with 3 to 4 shops, and I couldn't find. So people out there who have a bigger calf and bigger ankle, so what you guys need to do is this boots is called the rare entry. It's not the normal ski boots, but it's exclusively for people who have a bigger calf. So and for this, what I heard from the shopkeepers is you've got to call them prior and let them know, so they customize it for you. So for me, I literally went to 3 shops. They couldn't find something for me, and there was this one customizable shop in Whale Village. And those people actually customized the ski boots to my width of the calf. So for plus size women, if you feel like you cannot ski, you cannot enjoy these sports, you definitely can. Because it's just you've got to call them and make reservations, but you definitely can ski. So that's something I want to add. So don't feel like you because of your weight or because of the way you look, you cannot ski or do these adventure sports. So after this, it almost took us for 3 to 4 hours. We never expected it's gonna delay our morning so much. It was because I wasn't getting the right boots. So I think 3 to 4 hours, we were struggling to find which shoes, which shop to go. And eventually, I think around 12ish, we reached the ski spot. And oh my gosh, it's an amazing experience. So here's another thing. So for first time skiers, you have to understand these ski boots are extremely tight, super super tight. You cannot walk in them. You're gonna feel weird. You're constantly bending your knees so that it doesn't hurt your foot. So what I did personally is I took a pair of normal snowshoes, and I always had them with me, and I kind of switched into the ski boots when it was required. So I couldn't tolerate the pain. And with me having a big calf, it was really uncomfortable. So I recommend personally to have a pair of extra snow boots and kind of switch it when you want to ski and put on your ski boots. So that's some tips that I would like to give for women or men who are generally plus size. And so that morning we kind of went, and we had to walk just like 5 to 10. I thought we had to walk a long place from the parking to the gondola. So it was a very short 5 minutes walk, and there were like elevators. So don't get scared. Like you have to. I mean, these ski wears are extremely heavy. Like the boots,
The skis, the poles.
the poles are pretty heavy. So yeah, it's like there are elevators, and like don't worry about that. So
So we parked our car, at the gondola, and then we walked for probably like
Five.
maybe 5 minutes
Yeah.
to the Lion's Head gondola, and then we, bought our ski passes. Actually, it's a little expensive, I think per day it's gonna cost you like $120, So that's the reason, we're telling you, just make sure that you go there early, and so that you can spend the whole morning and the afternoon on top of the mountains, and so we got our passes, and then we took the gondola and we went all the way up. So on the top, actually, once you go to the top of the Lion's Head mountain, you will actually see a board, for beginners. So there's a bunny hill and there's a magic carpet. So for beginners, we highly recommend, to go to the bunny hills, because this is a tough sport, you cannot become a pro, like, within a few days.
Yeah.
It's going to take time.
So what I would like to add in here is, before you even go to those ski trains and places like that, you have a place to actually start off with. It's a pretty slow, flat.
And also we need
land.
to tell them about instructors.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, like, first is just don't freak out, because the minute you go, you're not put on a slope. There's a extremely flat surf, like place where you can probably just walk and like learn how to hold on to ski gear and stuffs like that. But what we realized is, it's really I think for the first time, it's good to have like
A ski instructor.
a ski instructor. So
You can actually,
Yeah.
pay them half a day or for full day. I would recommend, going with half a day for the first time, because you're gonna get tired, after a few hours. So, it's really hard to ski for the whole day, So, get an instructor for half a day for the first time. Because that's one thing we did not plan.
Yeah.
But going back, we thought we should have actually had an instructor, and I'm pretty sure next time whenever we ski, I'm not sure when it's gonna be. I think we're gonna have a ski instructor.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think the pricing wise for half a day, it could range somewhere around like 300.
I think it's gonna cost you a few $100.
300 to 400.
It is expensive, but
Yeah, I think it's worth it, because I mean, you're anyway paying like $100 for skiing. I mean, you might,
and then you pay
yeah.
for the equipment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I think it is worth, at least for the first couple of times, you have an instructor.
Yeah.
And or if your friends or someone who's good at skiing, then probably if you have someone like that, I don't think you need an instructor.
Yeah. So yeah, that was about the general topics, and we got on the gondola loop, and the best part is the view. So it's an amazing ride. I mean, we had experienced this prior in
In
Switzerland.
Switzerland, yeah.
But then we hadn't seen it when it was covered with snow. So we had gone in summer, and I think this was a different experience. So I think it's a couple of thousand feet high above.
It was around 2,000
Yeah.
to 3,000 feet above the sea level.
Yeah. So we had an amazing couple
View from the mountain,
Yeah,
yeah.
And also like we had good company on the gondola loop. So yeah, we reached on the top, and so yeah, there are like we went to the beginners train, and with me personally, I did not take it to a next level, because I had a knee injury, so I didn't want to mess up with my knee much for the first time. So I tried on the flat surface, but he did majority of the skiing on the bunny hills. So I think you should talk about how you felt.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, that was my first time skiing as well, and I wasn't that confident at all. Like I fell a lot of times. I didn't know, like, how to stop, because every time I skied, I fell, and every time I fell, it's really hard to get up, on the slope, especially with all the, especially with the ski, it's really hard to get up, every time you fall. So and also I would recommend you guys to watch, some of the YouTube videos, like, for the beginners, how to ski, and also there are some videos, in which they tell you how to get up using your poles, ski poles, once you fall. So these are the certain things, that I would ask you guys, to just watch out for, like, before you ski.
Yeah, and the other thing what I realized is, I mean,
But I think
yeah, it's a fun experience.
just for the view,
Yeah.
from the top of the mountain,
Yeah.
and for everything, I think it's worth it, because
Yeah.
Whale, especially, it's a beautiful
And,
place,
and the reason why we decided into this is because we were tired since 2 years staying in home with COVID and, like, not traveling. And I mean, what New Year taught us is, like, we're all getting old, so we wanted new experiences, we wanted to try new things. So this was the first thing that came to our mind. And oh gosh, like, I was super scared. But guys, like, what we want to, like, give away from all this is, like, live your life, because when what could happen. COVID taught us a lot of stuffs. We are absolute horrible people. We are not in the best physique for skiers or anything, but we just wanted to do it like a bucket list. So we just wanted to live a dream, like, tick off boxes that, oh, we've done this, we've done this. So I think, like, we didn't want to the last 2 years have been really tough on all of us. So I think, if you're seeing this video, then it means, like, you guys should just wake up and, like, plan a budget and plan a trip, and do what you guys always dreamt of, like traveling, like, doing what you love, learning new stuffs. So yeah, guys, like, I hope you guys like this video, and in the comments, like, if you have any questions you want to
Yep.
ask about, just ask us. I know we're not pros, but I can tell you, we can give you confidence to go ahead and, like, do something. So yeah, guys, so please do like and share and subscribe. We want to grow, and we want to, like, we want to, like, teach you guys so many things. Like, I'm a mental health advocate, he's a physician. So we want to, like, educate, and we want to put you like, a lot of educational stuff is going to come up. So yeah, guys, please do like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because you're going to get the notification the minute we upload. So thank you, guys, and bye from me.
Adios.
And Archie.